We decided to go early. We just couldn't be bothered waiting any longer. How you going, Renata?
I'm good. Hi, everyone. Happy Easter.
You hear that? She's got a voice back.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy resurrection, zombie Jesus, bunnies shitting chocolate day. Whatever your beliefs, I hope you had a wonderful day.
Did you all have a good day? Are you having a good day? Are you going to have a good day?
We have got someone watching from the United States.
Oh, hello.
I think is it Conrad? Conrad is from Michigan, and it is -1 degree Celsius over there.
Oh my God.
And they would call that brisk.
Wow.
We'd call that frozen nipples.
-1. Isn't it supposed to be getting warmer over there?
And we just want to give a shout out to Cousin Steve, who left us with some biscoffs.
Looked after us, Cousin Steve. Thank you, Cousin Steve. If Lotus would like to sponsor our show, that would be great.
Biscoff Lotus. And Daniela wants everyone to know that she's done her nails today, just in case you were worried.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. So,
lovely to know.
Yep. And don't forget, you can text your questions through. I'll put the number down the bottom there, 0490848886, if you want to send through some questions.
Yes, please do, because it gets awkward between 8:30 and 9 o'clock if we have to make questions up.
Oh, Johan! We're just talking about our trip to Amsterdam. We're oh, hang on, I've got to the stage now in my calendar that I have put down how many days it is till we leave. It is 38 days till we leave.
Oh.
We will be just going down to the gate in 38 days to get on the plane, which leaves just after 9 o'clock.
Oh, so good. We should have a cookie before we get on the plane. That would be fun.
What sort of cookie?
One of those.
Imagine you. Oh my God! You imagine like Amsterdam. We're flying from Amsterdam back to London, and then London to Singapore, and Singapore to home. You imagine if you ate one of those magic cookies before. Like the flight from Amsterdam to London is only about an hour and a half. If you were tripping balls, it could be a problem. Just don't take the cookie on the plane, otherwise we'll get arrested. Hello, Amanda, how are you? Oh, Joanne, good morning. Good morning. We've got one of our gorgeous friends over there, Lynn, who is getting married today.
I know, just saw a photo of her.
Greta Green?
Beautiful.
Oh, is there a wedding dress photo? Oh.
She's in black with
of
purple
course.
hair. It's beautiful.
I couldn't imagine her doing anything other than that. Good on her. I've got chills. They're multiplying. Been a good day for us as well. I realised this morning that it was my son and daughter-in-law's first wedding anniversary. So happy anniversary, Alex and Sarah. I'm glad I was here this time. But there's a whole story about that, but we'll tell that on air once we get going. What else have we got? I've got cookie crumbs down my bra. Excuse me while I try to fish them out.
That's for later.
For later. I'm not going to say that's for Roman because it's got milk products in it.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. So we've got some golden oldie songs tonight. Some
picked by a golden oldie.
Shut up. Oh.
Oh, we've got Ireland online. How are you?
Ireland.
Ireland's online. We're going to be there in 39 days. We're doing the island down the bottom this time.
Top of the morning to you.
Don't say that to them. No.
I wonder who started that.
We've been putting the footage together from our trip when we went and investigated with you guys, and I found all the footage and everything. We've got Cousin Steve putting it all together, so we will have that video going up on our YouTube page before much longer. Now, when do I have to go? Oh, about now. Okay, I'm just going to set this running. So don't forget, once the live feed finishes here on YouTube, because we go live for half an hour, you can then find us on Newcastle Live either the website or the app, and hopefully it's not playing up. Oh, Andrew, you're saying it might be legal soon in New South Wales? Okay. It's sort of legal for people who have medical conditions.
Well, it is, but it isn't. If you get caught, you'll still get
But you can't drive with it. You're not supposed to drive with it because it would affect your driving abilities. I think that's the whole idea. You can use it as long as it's not in your system when you drive, but it's in your system for days.
It is.
All right, once the red light goes on, which is over.
Send us a happy Easter or a happy Easter to someone that you love, and we'll go live with it during the show.
I think Dave's put a joke on there. I'm trying to read. I've got to keep an eye on the ticker though. Dave.
Happy Easter, Dave.
Happy Easter, Dave. I forgot to do your postcard. I've taken photos. I'm going to put it up on the page. And yes, somebody did share something with me.
G'day, it's Dan here.
Oh, we've got the gig guide for about 30 seconds. And then we've got this huge welcome.
Children's concert at Rathmines Theatre on Saturday, the 15th of April.
Oh, we've got the ABC of Superstitions on tonight. We'll be winding that up before much longer. We're getting to the end of the...
Oh, look. Thank God.
You guys love my ABC of Superstitions, don't you? She's just a jealous person. She didn't think of it first.
You're doing the ABC of ghosts next.
Sometimes unconventional, but always entertaining. They're kooky and they're spooky. It's time to cross to the other side. Welcome to Spooky Sun.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Spooky Sundays radio show with your hosts, Anne Rekovich and, yes, Renata Daniel.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter. I hope the Easter bunny pooped out lots of chocolates for you, because we know that's what it's all about.
Yes.
We all forget the other parts of it, and
Okay.
no, we won't go there. We're just not going. Whatever your belief system is, we wish you a happy, long weekend.
Yes, that is true. Stay safe.
Yeah. Did you have a good day, Renata?
Yes.
What did you do?
I did. Ate lots of food.
Yep.
Spent time with the family.
Yep.
Saw my beautiful grandson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you eaten any chocolate?
Absolutely none.
No, neither have I.
Not one bit.
Because, well, I have to say, Sarah saved the day. She bought an Easter egg for Roman and I to share.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I would have got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess. You got nothing?
No. It wasn't even in consideration.
But
no one got anything.
My daughter did do my hair for me, so
Oh, bless.
my roots are all now covered up. So I'm not grey like you anymore. Hey, at least I'm admitting I'm grey.
Oh, look, you're full of compliments.
I am, because you gave me your disease.
Oh.
I came out of the studio. I was really good during the show last week, but then it got to just before 10 o'clock and I started to go, I don't feel real good. And it was exactly a week before that happened to you.
Yep.
And it's been nasty, whatever it is.
Yep, it's a nasty one.
It's very nasty. So yeah, I think what happened to me last night is I went and ran the ghost tour so you could babysit James.
Yeah.
And I was just a little over enthusiastic with my energy running up and down all those stairs, and yeah, I was a bit wiped today.
Mm.
And then of course we have the whole family come over for a barbecue, which is always a hoot, with the 3 grandkids running up and down the hallway screaming their heads off. They're actually good kids. I hope you guys had a good one. I hope you did something you really enjoyed to do. But now it's some ghost stories and paranormal adventures and spirits and demons. We've got to say demons because that's the trending word.
That's right.
Put demons into everything for your SEO.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right, yes. Now, Renata, have you got a story for us tonight?
I do. I always have a story of the week. And this one comes from Texas in the US of A.
Texas has a whole house in it. Sorry, that was a musical I was in. And I played the lead role, I'd just like to say.
So the headline is, couple moved twice to escape aggressive spirits as CCTV show objects moving.
Oh.
Nick Summers, 36, from Abilene, Texas, believes an entity latched onto him after his heart stopped 3 times following a work accident, leaving his wife, Kinsey, too scared to sleep in her own house.
Oh, darling.
A couple claim they have been forced to flee 2 homes to escape an aggressive spirit, haunting them after the husband had a near-death experience, as CCTV shows pens and TVs moving on their own. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Now, Nick Summers believes an entity has latched onto him, and Kinsey couldn't sleep in the house anymore, so she's been forced to sleep in hotels. Footage from a camera set up to capture their ordeal shows the previously motionless pen dramatically rolling across the coffee table while the couple sit watching TV.
A dramatically rolling pen is demonic.
Dramatically rolling pen.
Absolutely demonic. Get that
Right.
SEO happening. Yep.
Okay. Another video appears to show a spoon spin around in a coffee cup.
Oh, no, it's the spinning spoon of the
while
demons.
Nick sits on the sofa with his dog, and a third captures the couple's TV falling from the wall without explanation.
Ooh.
The oil rig worker claims he and nurse Kinsey were driven out of one home in June last year after Nick saw the ghost of a girl in the living room. He says he has made contact with the entity using a spirit box, in inverted commas,
Available at ozparatech.com.
a device that is like an electronic Ouija board.
What?
Where people
What
try
instructions have they been reading?
to contact spirits.
It's a radio scanner. Sorry,
You
not that
just-
I know
you're ruining
anything.
the story.
No, sorry, I'll pull my head in.
And communicated
now.
with a ghost named Dusty.
Hello, Dusty.
Nick says the next day may not have been a name. It may have been that the floor was dusty or the furniture was dusty.
It
And
was the orbs.
I don't know. Nick says the next day the ceiling mysteriously collapsed. Now he says they get through up to 20 light bulbs a month as they keep blowing. I'm assuming the
Hey, you went there before me
the
for a
light-
change.
light bulbs.
It did go through my mind, and I just went, you know what? I'm going to try and keep it PG till after 9. But thank you, Renata.
You're welcome. The pair moved to a new house 3 miles away where they claim the activity has cranked up as Nick hears his name being yelled in his own voice. Yeah, that's the drugs. Nick from Abilene,
Cold and flu
Texas,
medications.
US said, my house is pretty intense. We've had to move from 2 houses and this entity has followed us and we're moving again in a few weeks. In both houses, I have to change 14 to 20 light bulbs per month because they pop out. Boom! It's insane. In the last house, the intensity got so bad, a coffee cup slid out of a stand and hit me. The sink would not turn on.
The sink?
Sink would not turn on.
But
Oh,
I thought it was taps that turn on.
It's probably tap.
Oh, it might be the sink thing that chews up the garbage.
I was getting hit with bottle caps and I would go into the kitchen and all the cupboards would be open like in a movie.
Yeah, I do that. I forget to shut it.
The creepiest thing that ever happened was we saw a shadow the size of a fridge
Yeah, that could have been me too.
come out of a bedroom. I shouldn't laugh. Down the hall, stop in front of us and go up into the ceiling. Oh. Kinsey went and stayed in a hotel because she didn't want to stay in the house. Kinsey would be home alone and she'd hear tapping, but not on the windows or the doors. It would be on the couch. She would get bugged out and didn't want to be home alone. One morning I woke up and I just felt that someone was in the house. I told Kinsey to stay in bed and went into the living room and saw a female spirit. He's two-timing. It was the most detailed, scary experience of my life. She looked 9 or 10. Her outline was vibrating and there was a blue light around her. She was wearing floral pink pajamas like our grandmas used to wear.
Oh, the nice flannel ones.
Or the flannel.
Oh, I used to love my flannel jammies.
She was looking out the window and then she evaporated. I screamed to Kinsey that I'd just seen a ghost in the house.
Kinsey, just saw a ghost.
I tried to make contact. I asked their name. They said Dusty.
Yeah, your house is dusty.
I asked if they wanted us to stay in the house and it started laughing. The next day, the ceiling caved in. It was an 8-foot circle and no one could tell us why.
Because water puddles form circles when they find that weakest point and they'll pool there in a circle.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, sorry.
The story's not done. We were super happy to move. I'm not really scared of ghosts, but it catches me by surprise. Nick says when he moved to his current house, activity cranked up a notch and the couple are already arranging to move somewhere new. Nick said after a month of living here, things started cranking up a notch again. I got cameras to catch it on camera.
Cameras to catch it on camera.
Yep.
Well, that's a clever person there.
I see orbs all the time
Oh,
that hang out and separate into two. That's triggered me.
That's
That's triggered me.
thing of life where that cell starts as one and splits into two. They're going to have a baby ghost.
My TV has been ripped off the wall, the spoon moving, the pen rolling. My name is called in the house at least 3 times per week. Oh, I hear, "Hey, Nick," in my own voice, and I get goosebumps. It's a totally different ball game. Kinsey doesn't want me doing investigations in the house because it gets so bad.
Fair enough.
Things go missing and move around. My bedroom doors lock themselves like someone is inside. It's crazy. I think we have an aggressive spirit. I don't think it's a demon because they're really rare. Poltergeists are more common. It's a genius. Nick took up paranormal investigating as a hobby in 2019 after an accident at work where his heart stopped 3 times and he had to learn to walk again. He believes he may have formed a connection with the afterlife because of the near-death experience and suspects the spirit latched onto him when investigating an abandoned hospital.
No, it's possible.
Nick said, I started going to abandoned mansions, hotels and hospitals. There's a hospital in town that's been abandoned since the 1940s.
I'm just jealous.
That's when everything started happening to me at my house. Everything got cranked up actively wise after that. I got hurt on the oil rig when a 300-pound bit of machinery fell 50 foot and hit me.
Do people
hell.
Do people get hurt
What?
on oil rigs ever? I'd say yes.
Wow, but that would have killed him. I broke 27 bones in my back, collapsed my right lung, and had my head super glued.
They do that with wounds.
Right. I had 3 blood transfusions and had to relearn how to walk. I died 3 times, so I don't know if it made me easy to see. They said the only reason I only survived is because I'm a bodybuilder. I got into investigations and exploring because my physio told me to find a new hobby.
It's going to be so much safer than being on an oil rig.
Oh, dear, you poor soul. Well, there you go, Nick. She's 36 years old. He's looked death in the face.
Yeah.
It's awakened him to the other side, and obviously the other side has awakened to him.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's Nick with his super glued head. And we're going to talk to him now.
But if you think about the case, the logic of the case and the things that they've reported, I've forgotten what I was going to say now, Renata, and you're sculling tea. My brain is just awful this week. It's been awful with this thing you gave me. They've moved several times trying to get away from it, haven't they?
Yep.
And we know why they've still got it.
Yeah.
Because it's not the houses that are haunted.
No, it's him.
It's him.
But he knows, like
or her.
They know that there is a spirit following around. But
why do they move? What's the point of moving if they know that the spirit is following them?
Well, the first house, in the first house, the roof fell.
Yeah, so they had to move.
So they moved. In the second house, all the lights kept blowing out. In the third house, I don't know. It makes a good story. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, I just need to pick those things to pieces. But it does sound like he is having some sort of spiritual awakening or connection. But it sounds like she is too.
No, I think she's just scared. I think he has changed so much since the accident. She's just scared.
Well, an accident like that would change you. It
Absolutely.
would change your whole viewpoint
And
on life.
He'd have a brain injury now that he's dealing with as well.
Yeah, this is true. So is it real?
Poor darling.
Is she seeing it as well?
It doesn't say that she's seeing it. It's just saying that.
Sorry, I'm expecting to be an expert now because I'm asking you all these questions. I feel like I'm on the True Hauntings podcast now.
Yeah, no, he's playing around with going to abandoned places and things and using a spirit box and everything. So I reckon he's freaked her out completely.
Yeah, she's freaked out because of that.
Yeah, and he should just be leaving well enough and alone at the moment and just getting well.
Yeah. Look, we're going to head off to a song, and when we come back, it's going to be the ABC of superstitions. And this week, we're looking at vampires. We'll be back after this one. So I'm hoping that doesn't go out too loud so that doesn't get picked up by the audio. Bit of Alice Cooper if you're listening live on the app. Only Women Bleed. That's a big song, Renata.
I know.
5 minutes and 41 seconds.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's a long one.
That's a big one.
Mm.
All right, now I need my notes. Sorry, I didn't mean to grill you on that.
So what do you think happening? What do you think is happening to that guy that's had this accident and has now got this entity following him? What do you reckon's going on?
Oh, they're just all chatting amongst each other. They're not worried about us. Thank you, Amanda. She's saying yay to the ABCs. And yes, down in the gutter already, Renata. I see the fringe shadow every night, India Mara. Hello, Deborah Ann. Dave's off to do some family stuff. Hi, Shane. Big Byron.
Happy Easter, everyone. We hope you've had a good day. If you've still got your chalky eggs, take a photo and send it to us. We'd love to see your eggs. Considering
your chocolate Easter eggs.
Chocolate, so don't get any notions at all.
All right.
Pictures of your chalky eggs.
Yindyamara said his house is on a ley line. Zena said the entity following him could have died near the accident. Yindyamara said only the eggs. Can't they show you more?
Oh dear.
Only women bleed. What's the weather going to be like in England when we get there at the end of May, early June? Joanne, if you're still on there, can you let us know? Because we're not really, we're so used to going in autumn or early spring or the end of autumn that we just take our big parkas and everything. That's what we're used to. So a little discombobulated about what sort of layers and levels of clothing to take. And we get hot. We get very hot. Virginia ate all her chocolates.
Virginia.
Oh, Kevin said, I have an entity following me as well. He seems to drink all of my gin, but only when I'm on the beers.
Oh. I've heard that happen before. It's terrible.
Take your long johns for summer. Ah. Yeah, I'll Google it and see what it says. Thank you, Shane. I know that summer there is a little bit different to how we have summer here. I think you guys in England, when it gets to about 32 or 33, you're in a heat wave, whereas here it's more like 39. It's a heat wave. We don't like 33. It's too hot for us. Being ladies of a certain age.
Oh, even my car, when I get in, if it's ready, it's been a really, really hot day, my car says, not turning on, it's too hot. It actually does. It says nothing's working, it's too hot.
Because we were there this time last year.
Yeah.
And we needed our jackets.
Yeah.
And our scarves and everything. Yeah. And it was spring.
Yeah.
But it's fairly early spring. Oh my God, the next song you've picked is almost 6 minutes. You don't want to talk much, do you?
No.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might take t-shirts and like a hoodie. I'm hoping a hoodie will be enough. And maybe just a light cotton scarf. And we've got our
But we've got a wedding to go to. We'll freeze.
You reckon?
I don't know. Have no idea.
Hi, Diana. Welcome.
And my
Don't
shoes
think we're
don't
going to
match
need
my
our big winter
dress.
coats.
My shoes don't match my dress.
No, neither do mine now. I don't care.
Oh,
I really don't care.
Let's just go barefoot. Barefoot to a wedding. We can put flowers on our toes.
Bleed, only women bleed. Bleed, only women bleed. Only women. Yeah, hoodie will be good. That's what I reckon. Oh God, how many times is he going to say this? Oh, apparently for another 20 seconds. So when we were talking to them last week, have we told them about the fact we've locked in a new location? I think we didn't
I
say
don't
the
think
name
so.
of it because we hadn't paid the
Yeah.
money.
Next break.
Next break. Oh. No, we've got an ad.
So we do have another location. Remember I wrote to that place where we were going to go to the bar or the pub?
Yeah.
Where was that? I've forgotten.
That was near where we've ended up booking the private one, I think. I don't know. We've both got dementia. How are we supposed to know?
It's written down somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure it's there somewhere.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's the 30-second ad.
Well, we're not going to miss the places that we've paid for because we've paid an arm and a leg. So our new place is in Derby. Let's say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can tell everyone on air once we get on air.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Live.
Oh, there's a big roar at the end of that. Did you hear that big roar? That was the crowd cheering us on, Renata.
Nice.
It's either that or I was moving my microphone stand into place and it could have been that sound because I realised it was up above my head. Ooh, banana. Anyway, we've got some exciting news about our UK trip.
Yes, we do.
And one of our beautiful followers had recommended that we reach out to a little bit of a famous person, mildly famous.
Slightly famous.
Well, infamous? No, he's famous. Come on, tell us who it is.
It's Richard Felix.
Yes.
And he was the historian and paranormal investigator from Most Haunted.
Yes.
Most Haunted.
Yes. And what has he bought?
Oh, he's bought a jail, as you do.
As you do.
And we are going to investigate the Derby jail.
Derby jail.
So the part of it that is open for investigations and for private investigations, because there are two parts of it, actually. We're not going into the bigger one, unfortunately, unless we can twist his arm. We're going into the smaller one.
Oh, we might have to whisper sweet nothings in his ear.
Oh, yes.
But we're going to do Derby Jail on the True Hauntings podcast. And we're going to get the stories behind it and the hauntings. So we better not pull it to pieces too much or it might not let us in.
No.
But normally the jails have a good history anyway.
Yes.
But I think it's because he loves his history and he is a historian. It's going to be really important that we've got our facts straight.
I'm using his facts, so that's fine.
Well, okay, we can't go wrong, can we?
Can't go wrong. I'm using his facts.
Anyway, Renata and I will be locked in that jail from 7 p.m. at night until 7 a.m. the next morning. I don't know if we're going to stay the whole night.
Oh, what could go wrong? That's what I'm saying. What could go wrong here?
Well, you and I are in the location, so just about anything. especially if you say the F word.
Oh,
You know what happens when you say that word and you just liberally
I
sprinkle it
that,
around.
yeah, I sprinkle that poop around all the time.
Look, you know, we brought back a little token and nod to the Fs. This is the little winged creatures. We're not using the F swear word. It's the little winged creatures that cause issues. And we bought one because we thought it was going to appease them if we brought this little one home in a jar with us. I reckon that could be the trouble. I think they want me to let them out. I think I need to pull the cork on that and let them out. Things could get worse. That's what I'm worried about. Anyway.
You have to bring them milk and honey.
Okay. Are they okay with almond milk?
No. No.
What about mouldy whipped cream?
Oh,
Would that be
no,
okay?
no. I'll bring some honey over.
I've got honey. It's the milk that's the problem. All right. ABC of superstitions. I need Bonnie to do me up a little.
No, you're up to V. No.
You're
No.
such a party pooper. Vampires. What? Now, listeners out there, what have you heard in mythology about the superstitions associated with the vampires? Look, there's so many that I ended up having to just sort of cull it down a little bit because there was different countries, although I did save one, the Polish one.
Oh, cool.
I thought I had
We're
to give
big
you
on
that.
vampires.
Yeah, and the fact that we're both married to Polish husbands, and Renata is Polish as well. I'm just been adopted by them. Anyway, so let me go on and tell you the superstitions associated with the vampires.
Go ahead.
In Eastern Europe,
Yes.
vampires are said to have 2 hearts or 2 souls. Since one heart or one soul never dies, the vampire remains undead. Oh, how's that for a bit of logic?
Interesting.
I'm not sure if I really understand it, but you know. Now, to become a vampire, apparently, in Transylvania, we've been there.
Yeah. We can say that.
Can't say that. We have been to Transylvania.
We have.
And we tried to get a tattoo, but that's another whole story.
Oh, that's there, yeah.
We do have the photograph of our self-drawn tattoos because nobody would tattoo the old ladies.
Oh, true.
That's the first time I faced ageism in my life, and I was mortified. So we made the most
We
of
got
it.
angry.
We
We
did.
were going to
We
find
did.
every tattoo shop in freaking wherever it was.
Brush off?
Brush off.
Yeah.
It was a brush off as well.
Food was good though. Anyway, in Transylvania, criminals, bastards, witches, magicians, excommunicated people, those born with teeth or a caul, and unbaptized children, the 7th son of the 7th son, are all doomed to become vampires.
There you go.
You got a lot of vampires over there.
Yep, you do.
Now, how can you detect a vampire?
They smell.
Any person who does not eat garlic or who expresses a distinct aversion to garlic is suspect.
Oh,
Renata Daniel, are you a vampire?
Oh, oh,
You don't like garlic?
I hate it. I hate it. It makes me very ill.
Yes, now we know why. Renata is a vampire, everyone. All right, vampires sometimes strike people dumb. This is not intelligence. It means you can't talk. They can steal one's beauty and strength or milk from nursing mothers. So obviously a vampire has stolen my beauty, and we'll have to tell Claire to be very careful.
Yes.
Not to steal mother's milk. And congratulations to Isaac and Claire on beautiful little Atticus.
Atticus.
Baby boy's born. Oh, he's here. Right, Romania, been there. Peasants believe that the vampires and other spectres meet on St. Andrew's Eve at a place where the cuckoo doesn't sing and the dog does not bark.
Out the back.
Don't know. Is that a pub? Is that a pub called St. Andrew's Eve? I don't know. That's an odd one.
That's a saint's day.
Now, vampires are frightened by the light. So one must build a good fire to ward them off, and torches must be lit and placed outside the houses. No, it's sunshine, I thought. Even if you lock yourself up in your home, you are not safe from the vampire, since they can enter through chimneys, and keyholes.
Oh, God, that's good.
They must be skinny. Therefore, one must rub the chimney and keyholes with garlic. Just whack a clove in there, you'll be fine. And the windows and the doors as well.
Oh,
And-
God, the smell in that house.
Oh, no, wait. The farm animals should also be rubbed with garlic.
Oh,
That's what I do when I'm about to eat them.
Oh, stop.
You rub with a bit of garlic and rosemary and
Stop.
oh, yum, yum.
Oh, I hate you.
I know. Anyway, now another way to stop a vampire is you spread thorns or poppy seeds on the paths leading to the village from the churchyard, because I assume they're coming up from the ground of the churchyard. Since the vampire must stop to pick up every one of them, he may be delayed so that he cannot reach the village before sunrise, when he must return to the grave. And they go sizzle, sizzle, pop.
No, that's rubbish. That's rubbish.
But Renata,
No, we eat poppy seed cake. No.
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 It's on Sesame Street.
What?
The Count.
Oh, okay.
Dracula,
Yep.
the Count. He has to count all the time.
Yeah.
See, that's proof if it's on Sesame Street. Right. If you take a large black dog
Yes.
and paint an extra set of eyes on its forehead with white paint, apparently this upsets the vampires.
It would upset them.
Alienates them.
Oh.
Oh, there's some funny ones in here. All right, now I'm just going to make sure
Shall
that...
we come back and
Oh, do you want some more?
Yes.
Of course, I haven't got to the
Yes.
best ones yet.
Yes.
All right. We'll
Let's
crack
go to
out
a
a
song.
song.
Yeah.
I'm not getting to the wrong mouse. Oh, this is another one that's 6 minutes. Okay. Thanks, Renata, for this. I do enjoy this song, but we will be back after this song. So I've got to keep remembering to turn the volume down, because otherwise we get demonetized on YouTube. So we will now close down the YouTube feed. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the support you've shown. Make sure you've given us a thumbs up on this feed, and make sure you subscribe, because we're getting closer to 6,000 and I'm so excited. Welcome to all those people who have joined us from the Temu videos. We've got some more that are going to hopefully come up next week. And we will be still on till 10 o'clock. So for another 90 minutes, join us at the Newcastle Live website, and you just go to where the live music is, or join us on the Newcastle Live app, which you can download on Android or Apple. So thanks, guys. We'll see you over there, hopefully. And don't forget to text 0490 848886, and if you're from overseas and want to text, it's +61 and then you drop the 0, +61 490 848886. Gotta go. See you on the dark side. Bye.